Hello, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Good evening, Kendra. How you doing?
Good. What's your name?
My name's Hollis.
Hollis.
Gojo is Hollis, Hollis. Gojo is a Japanese animation character.
Okay. Hollis, where you calling me from, love?
I'm calling from Clarksville, Tennessee, about 45 minutes north of Nashville.
Okay, I'm gonna put Tennessee. How old are you?
I'm 41.
Okay, 41. What you do for a living?
I'm a system administrator. I work in IT.
Systems administrator.
Yes,
All right. You have any kids?
no children.
No kids. Um, Hollis, Tennessee, 41, systems administrator, no kids. Um, oh God, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Pisces. Have you ever been married?
Yes, I have been married once.
When did you get divorced?
I got divorced in March of this year.
Oh, you just got divorced this year. How many
Yeah,
years were you married for?
I was only married for 3 years.
Okay. Why'd y'all
Yeah.
get divorced? Be nosy.
Oh yeah, that's no problem. Basically, uh, I made an impulsive decision during COVID in 2020. I was dating a woman kind of in another state, and I was in the military at the time, and I wanted to date her like seriously, but I had a lot of restrictions because it was COVID and I was in the military. So I asked her to move down to Tennessee with me just so I could date her, and she said that she didn't want to come down to be someone's girlfriend. So me with a scarcity mindset and really kind of desperate because of my age, I think I proposed to her that later that year, and we got married a few months later. And so we really started like actually dating in person when we got married and moved in together. So that was probably not the smartest idea. In hindsight, I would have not done that, but I learned a lot in that experience. She's a good person, and yeah, just leave it at that.
Okay. All right. Well, that was a, I'm happy I asked for the backstory. I don't normally always ask, but I'm happy I did with you. So we got
Right.
Hollis, Tennessee,
Yeah.
41 is a Pisces, systems administrator, no
Correct.
kids, divorced March of this year. What kind of woman you looking for?
Okay. I'm looking for a woman who is feminine, nurturing, family oriented, and intelligent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, what are your deal breakers?
Oof. Oh boy. Someone who's perpetually on social media, um, kind of weaves, wigs, long lashes, lots of makeup. No, that's not a shot at you, Kendra. You look fantastic, but
No,
not a
but
shot.
listen, I'm not offended, but I am everything you just said.
Yeah. No, it's not a shot, Kendra. You look great,
No,
especially
it's
female.
fine. I don't. I'm not offended. Continue.
Right. Smokers, um, tattoos, like full sleeve tattoos, neck tattoos, face tattoos, big chest tattoos. I have this list here. Don't be too overweight. I'm not in the best shape myself, but like if you're 230, 5'1", like that's a little much for me. Um, and I'm
What
looking
if she's what? Oh, 230 pounds and
yeah,
five.
like 230 pounds, like 5'1". That's a lot. It's not really so much about the weight on the scale. It's more about the shape. You know what I mean? If she's
Body
shaped right,
proportion.
but by proportion, right? So if I had to say like a type, I would prefer a girl who's like smaller on top and bigger on the bottom than really large on top and no bottom. Like that's a body type that I'm not really into that much. But you know, I'm just regular medium ugly, so I'm not asking for a lot. Just a regular girl. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, that was if she have to look a certain way question, correct?
No, I
No,
think that was
that
a
was
deal
just. Oh, you
breaker.
started off. You got there in the what kind of woman you looking for?
Oh,
Okay, now
okay.
no, that was your deal breakers.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
now you kind of gave it, but the next question is, what kind of woman are you look? Well, should she look a certain way?
Uh, I'm open to any race. I'm not, too picky on that. Uh, like I said, I kind of gave a little details as to what I don't like. Other than that, just a regular, like plain woman. Like I don't need any fine, super, Instagram model. Not looking for anything crazy. Just a plain girl. That's it.
A
Yeah.
plain girl. That's it. Okay. What about money? Should she make a certain amount of money?
Ooh. All right. But the cousin's gonna give me heat here because I'm old, and they're gonna say, "Oh, you're a sugar daddy," and what have you. But I'm looking for a woman between ages of 22 and 28, hopefully childless, um, hopefully making less than 50,000 a year.
Woo! Okay, so you're 41. You want
Yeah,
a woman almost 20 years younger than you.
that's correct.
Okay. And you said between the ages of 22 and what?
30. Yeah, about
30.
30. 30 is fine. Yeah.
22 and 30?
Yeah.
22 and 30 and no kids.
No kids.
And you don't
Correct.
want her to make more than 50,000.
Correct.
Is there a reason?
Yes, there is a reason because it's really out of fairness. It's not a place of misogyny. Me personally, I make around 90K. And if I were to ask a woman to quit her career potentially and stay home to raise kids for, while they're not school age, um, it's going to be very difficult for her to want to sacrifice a career that she went to school 4 to 6 years after high school, making a lot of money. It's not fair for me to ask her to quit that career. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for someone who I wouldn't ask someone to do something that I wouldn't do. Like if she would tell me to quit my career, I'm not quitting my career. I worked hard, so
So you
yeah.
want a woman that doesn't have a career, basically.
Yes, I wouldn't mind if she were more entrepreneurial, maybe creative, maybe like a hairdresser or something that maybe she could do as a side hustle. I do programming and things of that nature, so I could help. I would help her build whatever business. So yeah, I got no issue with that. But it's just that the older you get, the more things you acquire. For instance, like women in my tax bracket, which is not the highest, or 100K, they live lives that are much more extravagant than mine. They go to brunch and spend $100 with their homegirls, go on girls trips, Turks and Caicos, stay in first class, fly first class, stay in all inclusive resorts. Like for them to quit that lifestyle and live on my 90K budget, it's going to be too much. It's too much to ask a woman who's in my tax bracket or education area. So I just don't even expect it. I'm not going to ask them to make that sacrifice because nobody's going to sacrifice to be in a relationship with me. They're going to someone's going to want to get their life upgraded. You know what I mean? Not downgrade. So
Okay. You really thought about this.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. D said Kendra asked him what is the race of his ex-wife?
She was a black woman, natural black woman, like natural hair, not a lot of makeup. Basically, what I described.
Okay. So now it's time for the Kendra Cam.
All right, hold on. Oh.
Okay.
All right.
You seem taller than I thought.
Oh, I'm not tall. I'm a short king. I'm 5'8".
I say he's a short king. He's a short king. 5'8" is a good
Yeah,
height.
yeah.
Hollis, do you want the woman to be in Tennessee?
No, she could be anywhere.
Anywhere you'll relocate?
No, I'm not relocating. No, but I'm willing to long distance date until she decides to move here.
I'm assuming you want that age range because you want kids.
Correct.
Okay. Now, you don't have to answer.
Hmm.
No, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I prefer not to answer that.
Okay, I skipped over the first question. When was your last relationship?
My marriage that was in March.
That's
when it
right in March.
was.
Okay.
Right.
3 flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws. Well, fitness, I could lift more. That's something that I could definitely work on. Eat more healthily because I do cook very often, a decent cook, but I definitely could improve in that department. Um, I think my views are a little conservative, and I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily consider that a flaw, but I think that a lot of women would not necessarily like that. Not as far as like conservative as what a woman can and can't do. Just uh, I'm just a little bit traditional in some ways. So there's that, and a third flaw is I could be a little bit of a know-it-all sometimes. Sometimes when I think I know what I'm talking about, I could be a little dismissive when people are bringing kind of anecdotal experiences or when they're bringing up kind of points of views that are maybe technically correct, but it's like it kind of it's like someone's being a contrarian. Like if I were to say like, hey, I would prefer to deal with someone who's in their 20s because that's typically the more fertile years, and someone responds with, I know a woman who had a baby at 50. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure you do. It doesn't make that statement generally not true. You know what I mean? And technically, that person's right. Is it possible? Yes, but I feel like it's a little contrarian. I could be a little bit dismissive of those points of view. So there's that.
Okay, fair enough.
Mhm.
Now, why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
A woman would be lucky to be with me because I'm very loving, caring. I'm very responsible. I'm good with my money. I'm generous with my money. I give her gifts and make sure take care of all the her necessities. Her insurance, her car, or food in the house. Basically, the things that a woman needs. And I would be a great father because my parents are together still. They've been married for 40 years. Yeah, it's 40 years this year. So they'll be having a pretty big anniversary this year. So they provided me a great example for the most part. So yeah.
Okay, couple things.
Okay.
Could the woman have kids already?
One, potentially, depending on the situation.
Okay. Well, you just
Hmm.
say a young age, so you potentially could meet somebody around the
Hmm.
age for no kids. We have a
Hmm.
couple of paid questions. You ready for them?
I'm ready for him.
P said, "What do you consider financial abuse in a relationship, and do you do it?"
Uh, what I would consider financial abuse is purposely withholding money in order for a spouse to not be able to uh, ha- get access to certain needs that they have, or to be able to reach out to people. Like, let's say she want to fly home to see her family, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that because I don't want you to go, and I'm not going to give you the money to go. So I think that is a good example of financial abuse. And no, I absolutely do not do that. I would not
Okay.
isolate anyone. Mhm.
Okay. Chance the Chief said, "Women crying because he wants someone that makes less than him, but don't 98.9% of women who come on here claim they want a man that makes equal or more?"
Right. I'm just listening to women. This is what women say they want. They say that they want a man that's doing better than them. And a response might be like, okay, just make more money then. It's I work in a government job, so I do get increases every year, but it's not what do you call it? Like huge increases. I would have to quit my job and move to a new job to get a big increase in pay. And so I'm hoping that if I'm working with a woman, we could build something together that she could have own for herself, and it could contribute to the family financially, and it would increase all our money. So I'll take care of all the basics, but yeah, I don't think 90 G's is that bad. It's not great, but there's single mothers with 3 and 4 kids that are doing it, making half what I make. I mean, they might have some government assistance, but they're managing. So if they can do it, why can't we? So yeah.
And there you have it. Okay, okay. All right, the time has come. Hollis, are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
Yes, I am. Under
Okay.
this name, Gojo 1983.
Okay, let me see if I can find you. I was gonna say, I believe you'll be on the app because you're well put together.
Thank you.
So I know you ain't come to waste nobody's time.
Correct.
Let me see right here. Go Joe,
Yes. Gojo
19,
1983.
1983. And you came with the username. See, I like people who are already focused. Here he is, Hollis. Go Joe, 1983 is his name on the Kendra G singles dating app. You can put it in the search area. Okay, Hollis. This one you have braids? Oh, you got braids in your hair.
I have
Okay, all right. We see the hair now.
I got a struggle hairline, so forgive me, but it is what it is.
Okay, you
I'm
put
getting
a
older.
strong. Well, I won't show that one.
Mm.
It was one with a weapon.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And here we goes. So you ready to be somebody's husband?
Absolutely.
He's ready to get married.
Mm.
Deal breakers: children, morbid obese, boss babes, selfish women, and fake hair, lashes, and lots of makeup. Looking for a woman who is childless and natural body, natural hair, please. I'm looking for a woman who is kind, nurturing, and humorous. I'm hoping she lives a modest lifestyle and not at all above her means. All right, ladies, if you are the one for him, go right now to the Kendra G Singles dating app. This is his name on the app, Gojo1983. And let's see what it does. I wish you the best.
All right. Thank you, Kendra.
You're welcome, babe. Bye. Kendra G Singles, the dating app is available now on your iPhone and your Android phones. Just go to your Apple Store or your Google Play Store and download it now. Kendra G Singles, the dating app.